Have you ever noticed that as you get older, the cold seems to creep in a little more? Maybe you're always reaching for an extra sweater, or your hands and feet stay cold no matter how warm the room is. You might even feel like you get colder more easily than you used to. You're not imagining it. Studies show that over half of people age 65 and older experience frequent coldness, even in comfortably warm environments. But here's something many people don't realize. Feeling cold all the time isn't just a part of aging. It can be a sign of deeper health issues that, if ignored, could put your well-being at risk. So, why does this happen? What changes in your body as you age that make you more sensitive to the cold? And more importantly, what can you do to stay warm and comfortable no matter the season? In this video, we'll uncover the surprising science behind why seniors feel colder, the hidden risks you need to watch out for, and the most effective ways to keep your body warm and healthy. Stick around. You might be surprised by what you learn. Why does aging make you feel colder? Have you ever wondered why a room that feels comfortable to others might leave you reaching for an extra sweater? It's not just in your head. There's a real scientific reason behind why the body becomes more sensitive to cold as we age, and understanding it could be the key to staying warmer and healthier. Let's start with your body's built-in thermostat, a small but powerful part of your brain called the hypothalamus. Think of it as your personal climate control system, constantly adjusting your body temperature to keep you warm when it's cold and cool when it's hot. But here's the problem. As you age, this thermostat becomes less efficient. It doesn't pick up temperature changes as quickly as it once did, and even when it does, it's slower to react. That means your body might not start warming itself up as fast as it should, leaving you feeling chilly, even in a room that seems perfectly fine to others. And that's just the beginning. Let's break down the 3 biggest reasons why aging makes you feel colder, and why ignoring them could be risky. 1. Your metabolism slows down, and so does your body's heat production. Imagine your metabolism as the engine of a car. When you're younger, it runs fast, constantly burning fuel and producing heat as a natural byproduct. But as you get older, that engine slows down. Your body isn't burning fuel as quickly, which means it's generating less heat to keep you warm. This is why many seniors find themselves feeling especially cold when sitting still. Without movement, your body isn't producing enough heat, and before you know it, you're shivering, even when the thermostat says the room is warm. And here's something else to consider. Your metabolism isn't just slowing down on its own. Certain medical conditions like hypothyroidism can further suppress it, making you feel even colder than normal. We'll talk more about that soon. 2. Your body loses its natural insulation. Think of the fat layer beneath your skin as a built-in winter coat, one that traps heat inside your body and keeps the cold out. When you're younger, this layer is thick and effective, helping you stay warm without much effort. But with age, this natural insulation starts to thin out. Your body simply doesn't store fat the same way it used to, which means it loses heat much more quickly. That's why your skin might feel cold to the touch, and why your hands, feet, and even your nose might feel icy, even when the rest of you is bundled up. And here's something surprising. This loss of insulation doesn't happen evenly across your body. The areas where you have the least fat, like your fingers, toes, and ears, tend to feel the cold the most. So if you often struggle with cold hands and feet, even when wearing warm socks or gloves, it's not just a matter of bad circulation. Your body simply isn't holding on to heat as well as it used to. 3. Your blood circulation slows down. Ever notice how your fingers and toes are always the first to get cold? That's because blood flow plays a major role in keeping your body warm, and unfortunately, circulation tends to slow down with age. Here's how it works. When you're exposed to cold, your body's natural response is to redirect blood toward your core to protect your vital organs. This means less warm blood is sent to your hands, feet, and other extremities, making them feel icy, even if the rest of you is warm. Now, in a younger body, the blood vessels react quickly, opening and closing as needed to regulate temperature. But with age, these vessels become less elastic, meaning they don't expand and contract as efficiently as they once did. This can leave you feeling cold for longer periods, even after you've warmed up. Poor circulation can also be made worse by certain medications, like beta blockers, or underlying health conditions like diabetes or anemia, making it even harder to keep warm. Why this matters? These changes in metabolism, insulation, and circulation aren't just inconvenient. They can put you at risk for serious health issues. A slower metabolism means your body isn't producing enough heat to keep vital organs functioning properly. Loss of fat insulation means your body loses heat faster than it can replace it. Poor circulation means that even when you try to warm up, your body may struggle to distribute heat evenly. The result? A higher risk of cold-related health problems like hypothermia, weakened immune function, and even heart strain. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept feeling cold as a normal part of aging. There are simple, effective ways to keep your body warm and comfortable, no matter the season. Next, let's talk about the hidden dangers of cold sensitivity and how you can protect yourself. The hidden dangers of feeling cold. Feeling cold isn't just uncomfortable, it can actually be dangerous. Many people assume that sensitivity to cold is just a minor inconvenience of aging, but the truth is it can put your health at serious risk if ignored. Let's talk about what happens when your body can't regulate temperature properly and why staying warm is about more than just comfort. It's about survival. 1. Higher risk of hypothermia, even indoors. When we think of hypothermia, we often imagine extreme outdoor conditions, freezing temperatures, heavy snowfall, and biting winds. But what many don't realize is that hypothermia can happen inside your own home, even when the temperature doesn't seem dangerously low. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating heat. Blood circulation slows, metabolism decreases, and the layer of insulating fat under the skin thins, all of which make it harder to stay warm. For seniors, a home that feels mildly cool to others can actually cause a gradual, dangerous loss of body heat. If your core temperature drops below 35 degrees Celsius, your body enters a hypothermic state, where it can no longer generate enough warmth to keep vital organs functioning. And here's the real danger. Hypothermia in seniors often sets in quietly and goes unnoticed. Unlike younger people who shiver violently when cold, older adults may shiver only mildly or not at all, making it harder to recognize the warning signs until the situation becomes critical. Early symptoms of hypothermia: persistent shivering or feeling unusually cold. Pale, cold, or bluish skin, a sign that blood is being redirected to vital organs. Slow, weak pulse, as the heart struggles to circulate warm blood. Confusion or memory problems caused by reduced blood flow to the brain. Slurred speech and drowsiness, the body's way of conserving energy. If body temperature continues to fall, hypothermia can lead to loss of coordination, unconsciousness, and even death. What makes it even more dangerous is that many seniors live alone, which means there may be no one around to notice the warning signs in time. The scariest part, this can happen even in homes that aren't freezing. If the indoor temperature drops below 18 degrees Celsius and a senior is dressed lightly or sitting still for too long, their body temperature can slowly drop to dangerous levels without them realizing it. Hypothermia isn't just a winter risk, it's a silent, year-round threat that can happen in any season, in any home, if the conditions allow it. 2. Cold temperatures put dangerous strain on your heart. When exposed to cold, the body's natural response is to preserve heat by constricting blood vessels, especially in the hands and feet. This forces the heart to work harder to pump blood through narrowed arteries, increasing stress on the cardiovascular system. For younger individuals, this extra effort may go unnoticed, but for seniors, especially those with heart disease, high blood pressure, or circulation problems, this added strain can be dangerous. How cold affects the heart. Higher blood pressure. As blood vessels tighten to conserve warmth, blood pressure rises, which can increase the risk of strokes and heart attacks. Increased risk of heart attacks. Cold temperatures make the heart work harder than usual, and for someone with an already weakened heart, this extra workload can trigger a cardiac event. Studies show that heart attacks are more common in colder months, largely due to the added stress on the heart. Irregular heartbeats and poor circulation. When blood flow is restricted, the heart may struggle to maintain a steady rhythm, leading to palpitations or arrhythmias. This also means less oxygen reaches the hands, feet, and brain, leading to cold extremities, dizziness, and even cognitive issues. Why seniors are at greater risk. As we age, arteries naturally become less flexible, making it harder for them to expand and contract in response to temperature changes. For seniors, this means the body is less able to adjust to cold environments, and the cardiovascular system is forced to work even harder to compensate. The biggest danger is that many older adults don't feel the stress on their heart until it's too late. What starts as a mild chill can gradually increase blood pressure, strain the heart, and lead to a life-threatening event. Even short exposure to cold, stepping outside without a coat, sitting in a drafty room, or staying in an underheated home can raise the risk of heart complications. That's why understanding how cold affects the heart isn't just about comfort. It's about preventing serious and potentially fatal cardiovascular events. 3. Cold weakens the immune system, making you more vulnerable to illness. Most people associate winter with cold and flu season, but did you know that exposure to cold temperatures can actually weaken your immune system? As we age, our immune system naturally slows down, making it harder to fight off infections. When combined with prolonged cold exposure, this decline in immune function increases the risk of illness, longer recovery times, and more severe complications. How cold affects the immune system. Slower immune response. When your body is cold, it focuses on keeping your core temperature stable rather than producing immune cells. This means your body reacts slower to infections, giving viruses and bacteria a better chance to spread. Increased risk of respiratory infections. Cold air dries out the mucous membranes in your nose and throat, which act as a barrier against viruses. When these membranes dry out, it becomes easier for pathogens to enter the body, leading to illnesses like the common cold, flu, or pneumonia. Longer recovery times. When the body is struggling to stay warm, healing slows down. Seniors who catch a cold or flu may experience longer and more severe symptoms, increasing the risk of secondary infections, hospitalization, or complications like bronchitis and pneumonia. Why seniors are more susceptible. As we age, our immune system produces fewer white blood cells, which are essential for fighting infections. This means that even a minor illness can quickly become serious, leading to severe dehydration. Fever and illness can cause fluid loss, which can be dangerous for seniors. Exacerbation of chronic conditions. Illness can worsen existing issues like asthma, COPD, or heart disease. Increased hospitalization risk. Seniors with weakened immune systems are more likely to need medical intervention if they become ill. Many people assume they only need to worry about getting sick from contact with others, but simply being cold too often can weaken your body's defenses, making you more susceptible to infections. This is why staying warm isn't just about comfort. It's about protecting your immune system and preventing serious health complications. 4. Cold temperatures affect brain function and mental clarity. Most people associate cold with shivering and numb fingers, but what many don't realize is that being cold can also slow down brain function. As we age, our bodies naturally struggle to maintain internal warmth, and when exposed to cold for prolonged periods, brain function can be significantly impaired. This can lead to memory problems, confusion, and even symptoms that resemble dementia. How cold affects the brain: reduced blood flow to the brain. When you're cold, your body prioritizes keeping vital organs warm, reducing blood flow to the extremities, including the brain. With less oxygen and nutrients reaching brain cells, cognitive function slows down, making it harder to concentrate, think clearly, or react quickly. Slower nervous system response. Cold temperatures slow down the communication between nerve cells, leading to sluggish thinking, delayed reactions, and impaired judgment. This can make simple tasks, like following a conversation or remembering where you place something, more difficult. Increased risk of confusion and disorientation. One of the most dangerous effects of cold exposure in seniors is mental fog or confusion. In extreme cases, prolonged cold exposure can cause symptoms that mimic dementia, such as forgetfulness, struggling to remember recent events or conversations. Slurred speech, difficulty forming words or speaking clearly. Disorientation, feeling lost, even in familiar places. Poor decision making, not recognizing that you're too cold or failing to dress warmly enough. Why seniors are more susceptible. As the brain ages, it becomes more sensitive to changes in temperature and oxygen levels. This means that even mild cold exposure can affect mental clarity faster in older adults than in younger individuals. Existing cognitive conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's can worsen in cold environments. Seniors living alone may not recognize the early signs of cold-induced confusion, increasing their risk of injury or accidents. Cold-related cognitive decline can increase the likelihood of falls, as poor coordination and slowed reflexes make balance harder to maintain. In severe cases, if hypothermia progresses, brain function slows to the point where a person may stop realizing they are in danger, leading to a life-threatening situation. This is why staying warm is not just about physical comfort. It's essential for maintaining mental clarity, decision-making ability, and overall brain health. Why this matters. The serious health risks of feeling cold. At first, feeling cold might seem like nothing more than a temporary discomfort, something that can be fixed with an extra sweater or a warm drink. But as we've seen, cold exposure can trigger a chain reaction of serious health risks, especially for older adults. From hypothermia that sets in silently, to increased strain on the heart, to a weakened immune system, and even slowed brain function. Being cold isn't just about comfort, it's about survival. The most dangerous part? Many seniors don't recognize these risks until it's too late. Unlike younger people who react quickly to temperature changes, aging bodies are less responsive. This means you might not feel cold until your body temperature has already dropped dangerously low. Your heart might be working harder without you realizing the added strain. Your immune system could be weakened, making you more vulnerable to infections. Your brain function could slow down, increasing the risk of confusion and accidents. And because many seniors live alone, there's often no one around to notice these warning signs. That's why staying warm isn't just a matter of comfort. It's a critical part of protecting your health, your independence, and even your life. Next, let's explore the best ways to keep your body warm and healthy without raising your heating bills or relying on bulky layers. How to stay warm and healthy as you age. Now that we understand the serious risks of cold exposure, Let's focus on practical, effective ways to stay warm and safe without relying on expensive heating bills or heavy blankets. Many seniors assume that feeling cold is just an unavoidable part of aging, but that's not true. With the right strategies, you can maintain a comfortable body temperature, improve circulation, and reduce the risks of cold-related health issues. Here are the most important steps you can take to stay warm safely and effectively. 1. Dress smart. The right way to layer for maximum warmth. One of the simplest ways to stay warm is to dress properly, but many people make the mistake of wearing just one thick layer. Instead, the key is layering, which helps trap heat more efficiently. How to layer your clothing properly. Base layer. Wear moisture-wicking fabrics like merino wool or thermal underwear to keep sweat from making you colder. Avoid cotton, as it retains moisture. Middle layer. Choose an insulating material like fleece, down, or wool to help trap body heat. Outer layer. Wear a windproof and water-resistant jacket or sweater to protect against cold air. And don't forget your extremities. Heat escapes quickly through your head, hands, and feet, so always wear a warm hat and scarf, insulated gloves, thick socks, and slippers, even indoors. If your hands and feet still feel cold, consider heated socks or hand warmers for extra warmth. 2. Eat the right foods to keep your body warm. Your body generates heat from the food you eat, so nutrition plays a big role in maintaining body temperature. Eating the right foods can boost circulation, increase metabolism, and help keep you warm from the inside out. Best foods to keep you warm. Warm soups and stews. These provide essential nutrients and raise your core temperature. Healthy fats. Foods like nuts, avocados, and olive oil provide long-lasting energy and warmth. Complex carbohydrates. Whole grains, sweet potatoes, and legumes help sustain body heat. Warm beverages. Herbal teas, hot milk, and warm water with lemon can help raise your internal temperature. Hydration is key. Many seniors drink less water in winter because they don't feel as thirsty. However, dehydration can make it harder for your body to regulate temperature, leaving you more vulnerable to the cold. Try to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, even if you don't feel thirsty. 3. Keep your home warm without high heating bills. You don't need to blast the heater all day to stay warm. Instead, use smart heating strategies to maintain a comfortable temperature in your home without overspending on energy bills. Simple ways to retain heat indoors. Keep your home at or above 20 degrees Celsius to prevent cold-related health risks. Seal drafts with weather stripping or draft stoppers on windows and doors. Use thermal curtains to keep heat inside and block out cold air. Layer your bedding with flannel sheets, extra blankets, and a heated mattress pad. Wear warm indoor clothing. Socks, slippers, and layered outfits make a big difference. If your home still feels too cold, consider using a space heater in the room you spend the most time in, but always follow safety precautions. 4. Stay active to generate natural body heat. Movement stimulates circulation and generates body heat, which is why staying active is crucial during colder months. You don't need an intense workout. Even gentle activities can help keep you warm. Easy ways to stay active indoors. Walk around your home every hour to keep blood flowing. Dance or do light stretching to boost circulation. Try seated exercises like arm raises or leg lifts. If possible, aim for at least 30 minutes of light movement per day to help keep your circulation strong and prevent cold extremities. 5. Monitor your health and medications. Certain medical conditions and medications can make it harder for your body to stay warm. If you've noticed an increase in cold sensitivity, talk to your doctor to rule out any underlying health issues. Health conditions that can make you feel colder. Anemia. A lack of red blood cells reduces oxygen circulation, making you feel cold. Hypothyroidism. An underactive thyroid slows metabolism, reducing heat production. Diabetes. Poor circulation can make your hands and feet feel colder. Some medications, like beta blockers, blood thinners, or antidepressants, can also affect body temperature regulation. If you suspect your medication is making you colder, talk to your doctor, but never stop taking a prescription without medical advice. 6. Stay social and keep your mind engaged. Feeling cold isn't just physical, it's also psychological. Loneliness and isolation can make cold sensitivity worse, while staying socially engaged can actually help you feel warmer. Try to spend time with family or friends, even if it's just phone calls or video chats. Engage in hobbies like reading, knitting, painting, or puzzles to keep your mind active. Listen to music or watch uplifting shows to create a sense of warmth and relaxation. Studies show that social interaction boosts circulation and can even make you feel physically warmer, so staying connected is more important than you might think. Staying warm is staying healthy. As we've seen, feeling cold isn't just an inconvenience, it's a real health risk. Hypothermia can set in silently, cold temperatures can strain your heart, a weakened immune system can make even minor illnesses dangerous, and poor circulation can affect brain function and mobility. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept feeling cold as a normal part of aging. By taking simple, proactive steps like dressing in layers, keeping your home warm, eating the right foods, staying active, and monitoring your health, you can protect yourself and enjoy the colder months with confidence and comfort. If you or someone you love frequently feels cold, don't ignore it. Take action. Make warmth a priority, and in doing so, you'll not only stay more comfortable, but also healthier, stronger, and more independent. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite ways to stay warm during winter? Drop a comment below and share your best tips. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might need this information. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.